I am holding something that captures easily the greatest moment in American sports ever. The 1980s Miracle on Ice, when a scrappy group of college kids upset a seasoned roster. These are all of the college kids. A seasoned roster of professional Russian hockey players, including the best goalie in the world at the time. And there he is in the lower corner. The big win being celebrated in this autographed photo that, this is mine, I bought this, boosting American morale at the height of the Cold War and paving the way for a gold medal win for Team USA hockey. Goalie Jim Craig, all the way down there in the corner. Not part of the actual team celebration photo here because he was still down further on the ice. But then somebody wrapped an American flag around his shoulders. And guess what? Now, the man who defended the net for Team USA, right there in that picture, giving all who were watching, including me, a memory we will never, ever forget. He is selling 19 of his most prized possessions from the 1980 win with a twist. Jim Craig joining us right now in a Fox Business exclusive interview. Jimmy, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Liz, it's my pleasure.
The jersey, the gold medal, the flag, the hockey mask. You are selling all of it, but with a twist, correct?
Yes. The whole purpose of this is that for the longest time, for 35 years, my stuff has been either in the Hockey Hall of Fame, the Boston Sports Museum, Lake Placid. And, when it was there, the greatest thing about it was everybody could see it. I always felt as though the moment was ours, ours as a country, all the fans, everybody. And it was safe and secure and everything else. And so I didn't want to sell it as an auction item. I wanted to sell it as a collection. I learned over the years that collectors just love stuff like this. They take better care of it. Right now it was in our attic. Some of it was in a safe, and it was just time. And when we worked with Leland's, we really wanted to create this collection that somebody would want a piece of American history.
Okay.
And I guess the best way to describe it is that. When I had my financial advisor, the Pierce Group out of Merrill Lynch, say to me, Jimmy, you should just get that stuff appraised and make sure that you have some insurance for it, stuff like that. My wife and I, we did that, and we found out how valuable it was.
Well, let's talk about the prices. The jersey could very well, there are a couple of jerseys. There's the jersey with the whole outfit that you wore during the Soviet game, which was not the final. The final was against Finland. That outfit could very well go, I believe, the uniform for $1 million to $1.5 million. The jersey from the gold medal game in Finland, $500,000 to $1 million. This is what amazes me. The gold medal, Jim, could go for $1.5 to $2 million. The mask, $250,000 to $350,000. The hockey stick could go as high as $400,000. Your skates are going up there. You didn't want to just keep the medal, just one little thing, like a Ruzioni did?
I wanted to keep all of it, Liz, but it was really funny. I always tell people there are different chapters in your life. And as I got a little older, Bobby Suter from our team had passed away.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see the value of it. I have a 23-year-old daughter who just graduated from Colgate. My son just asked me to be a best man at his upcoming wedding. And then, the most important thing to me is really my family and the legacy that it will leave behind. And when I started looking at that, I said, if I had one child, I would have kept that gold medal in a second, and it would have been theirs, and they could have done whatever. But I have two. And you can't really split it in half. And so what we thought, my wife and myself, was that if we can give the kids some financial security as well as our grandkids, then that would be great. But when we wanted to sell this, we wanted to make sure that somebody else could be a hero and come together and really, whether it's a big corporation, the Sports Museum of New York City was down right by Wall Street, and it was a tremendous idea that unfortunately failed. I'm looking for a big company like a Merrill Lynch or a Coca-Cola to buy this, display this, and give the American people just this time and use it as a platform of a period of time that was so special for our country. I hope that happens.
Well, let's just remind everybody, that's the thing. You can't buy a single piece. Jim wants to sell all of it. So you can't by accident put the jersey in a FedEx box and send it to me by accident to Fox?
You know, and I don't know how many people out there understand it, but I think if people had the same opportunity to put security within their family and hopefully their kids, then it's it's kind of responsible. My wife and I were saying is hopefully the house will be filled with pictures of our kids and grandkids, not all of my hockey stuff.
Oh well,
and she doesn't want it up there, and when you have something of that value, you're always fearful that somebody's going to break in.
The security issue too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you brought joy and thrills to so many people back then, you and the entire 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Thank you so much. And again, the auction goes live tomorrow, correct? Live tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's all got to go together. So you can't sit there and say, oh, I only want the stick for $300,000. Jim, good luck to you.
Well, thanks, Liz, and I appreciate how much of a fan you are, because I think we, as my teammates and I, really understand how important that moment was, and I hope somebody comes out and is a hero and buys this stuff and displays it for everybody. Well,
you guys were the college kids who beat the Russian pros. It was an amazing moment. Congratulations. Let us know how it goes.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you very much. Jim Craig, the Olympic gold medal hockey winner from Miracle on Ice.